So you don't have to go too far to see some of the controversy that's occurring with the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection. In fact, I made my own video talking about how I felt about the collection and the way Nintendo was treating the Mario 35th anniversary, so if you're interested, you can go check that out. But this video is a little different. Today I want to talk about the implications that this collection may have on the possibility of seeing an expanded virtual console on the Nintendo Switch. One of the things that a lot of people have been really waiting for when it comes to the Switch is an expanded virtual console. If you owned a Wii U, then you would remember the Wii U had the virtual console, which had a plethora of different games from all different older systems, everything from NES, even Neo Geo, Sega Genesis, and of course one of the most popular, the N64. So a lot of people have been waiting on something similar for the Switch. So far, the best we've gotten is the online service having the NES games, and then they did add the SNES games not too long ago, but that's pretty much about it. And even out of those two, the libraries are not filled with half of the games that they had in the old Virtual Console. Now granted, you had to pay for Virtual Console games, very much like how you have to pay for games on the Xbox Live Arcade or on the PlayStation Network, and the Nintendo Network pretty much allows you to play these games, I don't want to say for free, because you're paying for the online service, but you don't have to pay for the games again on top of paying for the online service. You just get to go into the app and stream the games and play them, which is really nice. And a lot of people would like to see something similar with the N64 and GameCube, of course, being one of the biggest that a lot of people would really like to see. But here's the issue. The new Mario 3D collection, in my opinion, really doesn't bode well for that happening anytime soon, if at all. Now, obviously, I don't know the future. I can't predict what Nintendo is going to do, but let me put it into perspective. So Nintendo is releasing the Mario 3D collection for $60. It's a $60 game. So let's say you're one of the people who went out and bought this game for $60. Now, granted, you do get Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy, but still, you're still spending $60, and you're spending that $60 to get access to playing Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, and of course Galaxy. Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine are the key games in all of this, because as many things that Nintendo has done throughout time that are pretty dumb, I don't think they're stupid enough to release a collection for $60 and then put those games on the Switch on some kind of online service later. I don't think that's going to happen, because fans would be pretty pissed if they paid $60 to get Mario 64, to get Mario Sunshine, just for them to show up later on a online service situation similar to the SNES and NES game. Because at that point, you're not paying any more money for the Switch Online service than you did before, and you didn't purchase Mario 64. You don't have to. You don't have to purchase Mario Sunshine. They're right there. I don't see Nintendo doing that after they just charged premium price for a full price game with those two games on it. I don't see that happening, because I'm relatively certain that they know that they would hit some pretty heavy backlash from doing something like that. Now, obviously, they're already getting backlash because of the limited availability of this collection, which is ridiculous. But imagine how much worse it will be if after they've released this $60 collection, that they put these games on their online service for no more money than what you're already paying for it. That would not go over very well. I don't imagine so. So I think it's safe to make an assumption that we probably will never see Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine on Nintendo Switch Online. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get a virtual console again like we had on the Wii U. I don't think we're going to see that. If we do see something like that, then obviously these games will be purchasable separately. But again, it's pretty fucked for the people who spent $60 to get Mario 64 and Sunshine just to see them show up later on the Switch for a cheaper price. I don't think that's going to happen either. And I think Nintendo is going to be releasing more of these collections. I can guarantee you that we're going to see one for the Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary, no doubt in my mind. And I'm more than certain that a Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary game collection is going to include Ocarina of Time, probably Majora's Mask, both N64 games. We might see Twilight Princess or Wind Waker on there, which were both GameCube games. The two biggest game systems that people want to see come to the Nintendo Switch as some sort of gameplay service, I don't think it's going to happen, because Nintendo is going to use their games that they have as a means to just make more money. We're going to get more of these HD collections released, and we're never going to see these games released like they were on the Wii U. That is one thing I can say that the Wii U did way better than Nintendo Switch. I love the fact that I could go on the Wii U Virtual Console and I could get so many different games from old consoles. I didn't have to worry about it. Now, obviously, GameCube games weren't there, which was a bummer, but I could still get a lot of N64 games. In fact, I own a large majority of N64 games still on my Wii U today. I kept my Wii U because, in my opinion, the Wii U is one of the best consoles out there for older games because it has such a wide variety and you can get all of those games on the Virtual Console. And I don't think we're ever going to see something like that again, at least not on the Switch anyway. Maybe on the next Nintendo console, but for some reason I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, I don't think this Mario HD collection bodes very well for us to see N64 games on Switch or GameCube games. And I'm not saying that we'll never see any of those games on the Switch. Like I said, it's possible we could see more collections in the future. Who knows? I don't know if it's ever going to happen because Nintendo usually only likes to acknowledge a few anniversaries, like Mario, Zelda, Kirby, and Pokemon. That's pretty much about it. But who knows? We may get some other kind of weird collection in the future. I have no idea. But I really don't see us getting N64 or GameCube games. I don't see it happening. And I think that this collection in particular is sort of an omen of what's to come when it comes to people that are hopeful for seeing something like that. What do you think? You think I'm crazy? You think I'm wrong? Maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree with me. Whatever it is, why don't you tell me down in the comments below. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share it if you really want to. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe. I put out gaming videos every single week. I try to talk about all different topics. I do focus a lot on Nintendo, but I am trying to focus on other companies and other games, anything that I really enjoy. And who knows what the future may hold. I may branch out into other things soon. I got a lot of plans for this channel, so we'll see what happens. And if you really want to hear me bitch more about video games, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Either way, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye.